The Toledo women are in need of a win here soon. They're now on a 4-game skid with numerous injuries playing a role. However, these Rockets have secured a handful of quality wins, and the freshman class, aka the Fab Five, as they have dubbed themselves, have played a critical role in helping this team secure wins and be on track once again towards winning a MAC title. I had the chance to sit down with the first years at around 9 a.m. before practice last week, still full of energy and excitement to get back on the court.
Like, it's really unexplainable how we all came in and we are like exactly the same.
Once I knew there was 5 of us, I knew it would be easier to bond and like have people because we're all going through the same stuff.
We almost about to do everything together, so you want to go to the grocery store, we coming along. That's how close we are.
So let me tell you, it's this game called Kemps that we play. It's so crazy, but you gotta have like a partner, and you just have to like know each other's signal when you do it. Like, give you a wink. You give a wink, and then I don't want to say this, but we beat Yanni and Soph all the time.
It gets really competitive.
Trisha Cullup's incredibly close and athletic freshman class this season added 5 new faces to the roster. While guard Yanaya Curry is out for the season with an injury, the other 4 first years are seeing the floor. Molly Morgan Elliott and Quenisha Lockett have even slated themselves into the starting lineup.
This freshman group is extremely close. You know, they hang out together in the dorms, they invest a lot of time in each other, and I think that makes it easier to play hard for each other when you're on the court.
We don't let any mistake hold us down or get to our head. We let that happen and bounce to the next play because we have strong upperclassmen. So I would describe the word tough. We came in tough, yeah.
Definitely toughness is a word to describe us, but also we have a lot of energy and we have a really good work ethic.
We're kind of tough, especially like Q. I mean, she ball snaps for the whole game, which is insane. I mean, she's running up and down the court.
All 4 freshmen are averaging at least 10 minutes of play a game. Lockett, the now go-to ball stopper, playing the most minutes, chipping in just under 9 points a game, and has a style of play that is non-stop.
A lot of the times it's very nerve-wracking. Like, I just feel like before every game I'm just like nervous, and then once I just get that stop or I get that layup, then I'm just right out of it.
You know, she can also get to the rim, and I think as she gets stronger physically throughout her career, she's going to be a lot for people to handle. But she brings great energy, and she's in wonderful shape, so she can play a lot of minutes, and that's something we really appreciate as a freshman.
Morgan Elliott has started in 10 of 25 games this season, shooting over 42% from the field, and will now have an added role as injuries play a part in the latter part of this season.
The interesting thing for her is, you know, now that Arian Whitaker is out for the season, she's going to play some 5 as well as 4. And so, you know, it's an interesting role to be thrown in. It's not what we thought we were going to be doing with her, but she's going to have to help shoulder that responsibility.
Just the pace of everything, like it's so much quicker paced, and it's just, there's so much going on. Like in high school you'd barely have anyone show up to your games, but now like you have a whole arena of fans, and then you have a lot of stuff going on at the same time, like the plays, defense, coverages, and all that. So it's just the pace, really.
Sophia Wired, a Muskegon, Michigan native, is learning under veteran point guard Mariella Santucci. Wired, coming in as one of the most prepared freshmen Trisha Cullup has had, is already establishing herself as a future assist leader.
I think in the summertime, I always wanted to be here. I always wanted to play ball. I mean, I always wanted to play at Division I especially. So I always was at the gym thinking about doing things like that, taking the last shot if needed.
You see somebody who you know worked with a personal trainer and has really dedicated a lot of time, a lot of hours to being a great ball handler. We knew what we were getting when we got her.
Soleil Barnes, who finished her high school career just an hour north in Southfield, Michigan, is a ball of energy for this team. Barnes will look to stretch the floor as she gains more confidence with each minute of playing time.
Soleil is a good shooter who really does bring great energy. She is a great passer, and she's a pretty solid defender as well. And so, you know, and she comes from a family, and our dad played at Ohio University, and I think she comes from that basketball type family that she really understands the game.
Just be able to gain coach's trust, and then being able to build chemistry with the other players, and then trusting each other on the floor.
With their first ever MAC tournament on the horizon, this freshman class will be eyeing their growth.
I think it's been good. I mean, we're young, we're learning, and we're a young team. We're going to be a young team next year too. But I think just growing is really all that's important, especially towards the MAC tournament. I mean, we're not really freshmen anymore, so it's time to make a run.